it's been a long while since my last blog. There seem to be big gaps at the moment between blogs, and some of it is I think I've lost the focus or the edge or the will to do it, which sort of defeats the object of why I was doing it in the first place. The idea of doing the blogs was to give me focus and give me things to do. There's not many things to go out and do as far as I can see at the moment, and I haven't had the edge or the focus to do it. So I have felt down, I felt quite bad, and just out of general, I suppose, that winter blues, you do feel a bit down generally. That's not Blue Monday, of course, which I'll talk about in this video. So I'm not sure how I feel about Blue Monday. It doesn't make me feel any different. I'm still the same person I always am, so I just think I'm maybe angry that they have such a thing as Blue Monday in the first place, because nobody sets out to help you. It's the same as any other, you know, they presses all over it. It's Blue Monday, it's the most depressing day of the year. You don't get any extra help. Nobody out there offering you, oh, you need to contact this number, you need to do this, that and the other. But the thing that's annoyed me the most is this. Been on the phone, I've had about 4 emails from companies relating to Blue Monday. Now these companies aren't trying to help me, they're trying to sell to me. So they're saying, Blue Monday, buy some face butter, make you feel better. It's Blue Monday, why not get over it by taking a holiday to the Algarve or Seychelles or somewhere? And I think, really? So you're saying that some people would be better off buying face cream than topping themselves? Oh, that makes all the difference then, thanks. We're really, really appreciative. And the worry for me is that they're going to change this to another Black Friday. So Black Friday, the end of last year, so the end of the year, November, and then Blue Monday in January. Hey, what a great day, get all those really upset people and really down people out and see if they can buy themselves a laptop to cheer themselves up. Really? Come on.
How does it feel to treat me like you do when you laid your hands on me and told me who you are?
Another thing I want to talk about is pages you like. I'm on Facebook twice. I'm on Facebook for the Everyday Watches and these blogs. I'm also on Facebook under a normal name. My normal name is on YouTube videos, and you can find me on Facebook with that name. Now on that Facebook page of my own, I do follow at least one depression stroke anxiety page. Now a lot of people will say that's a really stupid thing to do, because you don't need to be reminded of how ill you are or how depressed or upset you are by other people's stories that just make you feel worse. Other people that don't feel well at all, talking about how bad it makes them feel, it's going to make you feel worse. One of the things I find, one of the things I have, I'm a very giving person. Now, not financially, because I am poor. I don't have the money. You know, I'm on the minimum my company can pay me. So we don't have much money. I have many other things going on in my life, with home life, kids and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not got the money to be as giving as I would like to be. But I'd like to still give in a way, other ways, through trying to cheer people up or trying to help people with advice. So if any help that I can give just by saying something to somebody or just giving a bit of advice on something that affects me or my experience, I feel, you know, anything, as I said, helps. And that's a really nice thing, I think, to do. And this being Blue Monday, if they're going to talk about it, if they're going to make it a big thing, then they should be coming up with things to help you distract yourself. Now my distractions, as I said, Blue Monday doesn't mean anything. It's depression is the same every day of the year. There will be other things that affect you, like money worries, family worries, all that sort of stuff on a day-to-day basis. It won't be specifically one day. But there's always things you can do to distract yourself. Mine is making these videos and photography. I've still been out and about, I've been doing things. This blog's made up of a bit of all sorts, from film I filmed the other day, stuff I filmed out, stuff I filmed here, there and everywhere. And I sort of put an amalgamation together because I haven't been doing it on a regular basis. So I've had a lot of short, tiny little clips into one thing. And that's because there's been a lot of stuff going on in my mind. As I said, I haven't had the energy or the enthusiasm. I've had a lot of stuff going on at work, which I've been doing for months anyway. I'm still looking for suggestions and things you want me to talk about, things you can have an opinion on, things you think I might have an opinion on. If there's anything you can think of that I would benefit from talking about or videoing, going and seeing. I mean, the local area, it's loads of local area I would love to get out and film. Lots of places I'd like to show you. I have been doing bits and bobs since the last blog. I've got a couple more dunnies. I've cleared out a loft and moved stuff into a new loft. So my old Mac came out of a loft. I forgot how heavy it was. It weighs a ton. It's really noisy when I switched it on, but it's working perfectly. It's fantastic. Problem is it's going back in the loft again for now because I can't think of a use for it. I took a few singles and 7-inch singles and 12-inch singles out of the loft, and that's quite embarrassing what I've got. I might show you a picture of that here. I went down and took pictures of the storm, or so-called storm, that we were supposed to have over the weekend, and didn't realise at the time that when I got there, I'd got there after the main event. Now the strange thing is I didn't realise it for a couple of days. So only when a YouTube video appeared that I realised, oh, I was there after all that happened and not before. So the car you see in this YouTube video that's getting blown around later on in the evening, now 12:30 at night, whenever it was, I parked in front of that and thought, that's a strange place to park your car. I hadn't watched this video, didn't know this video existed until a couple of days later. Okay, so here we are in the Great Swell. It's ridiculously late at night. You can't see a lot of this, unfortunately, in the light. I might try and lighten this up with the editing. But it's the tide coming in higher than normal. But what I don't get is people parking their cars right over here and leaving them here when you know it's going to be weather like this. So all you can see out the window is seaweed and the sea. Okay, so it's now 3 days after Blue Monday, and I don't feel any different today than I did the other days. I definitely don't feel any different today than I did Monday, so Monday didn't really have any amazing effect, did it? However, after we were told we were going to have the worst weather ever for who knows how long, a beautiful sunny day. Coming to the end of January, it's not brilliantly warm, but it's so sunny and nice out today. I intend to do a few other things. We've been out tonight. It was my girlfriend's birthday, and we've been out for a nice meal at Pizza Express, which was lovely. Got to chat with a few people, that was quite nice. So far enjoyable birthday.
Well, yeah, since it's over in a few hours.
Yeah, 2 and a bit hours left.
2 and a bit hours, and I'm drinking tea. Hardcore. Princess birthday. What day you eat a cube of sugar? No, don't realise.
Oh.
Really, you would?
Of course I would.
Oh, that's
Cube of sugar.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Why?
Stop. Am I still being filmed?
There's nothing wrong with a cube of sugar.
I've got another jump away from you.
Green.
Not
Very green. Just eat the cube of sugar.
Yes.
I do need to get out and do more in the way of videoing. I need to be out rather than videoing it all in this kitchen or in the room. I have to do something outside, but the problem is it is freezing cold out at the moment. It's -2 out there now, and it's not getting any warmer. A great British photographer, Lord Snowdon, died. Now he was a royal photographer, and I always used to get mixed up by name with Lord Lichfield, or Patrick Lichfield, because he was also a royal wedding photographer. He took the pictures of Princess Diana and Charles for their wedding, but he was also a more famous portrait photographer as well. He, like Lord Snowdon, was also a very famous portrait photographer. Now the other one we have in the UK is David Bailey, and the three of these are the well-known names. Now I used to get mixed up with Snowdon and Lichfield because of the name. The looks, I always knew what Lord Lichfield looked like. Lord Lichfield looked debonair and scruffy at the same time. He's a brilliant looking guy, great looking guy, and he took some fantastic photos. I had the great opportunity a few years ago to visit his house, which is up further up the country. And it's a fantastic house. Got a display of pictures, some of the pictures he took of the royal wedding, his studio, his Unipart calendars, how he worked, stuff. It's absolutely fascinating. Unfortunately, he died a few years ago, and I said this weekend Lord Snowdon died. Lord Snowdon also a very, very good portrait photographer. Some of these artists you can learn a lot from their type of work and their style of work. So it's quite a sad weekend for photography in that respect. We never really grow up. I haven't. Nerf. Nerf gun. My age, coming up to 50 years old, bought a Nerf gun for fun. It's an indoor type of play. This one has a particular little light you can shoot. The light's a target. It's completely inaccurate unless you're about 12 foot away. Now when I was younger we used to play with air pistols. Now they were much more dangerous, you can use them outside, and luckily my dad had this idea of putting up a proper target and firing range. So when we shot the targets, go in, come down into the sand, and would never come back out and hit us. We never ever shot anything living or alive, because I'm an animal lover, wouldn't shoot a living object or living creature. So it was just the fun of the target, getting the practice and aim and things like that with rifle, air rifle or an air pistol. These things they do machine guns, rifles, rocket launchers, they do all sorts of stuff. They're not that dangerous, they're rubber foam pellets, everybody knows about them.